The Better Bellville Together campaign is a city-funded placemaking initiative and an economic development initiative that utilizes community assets, infrastructure and services to inspire potential that creates safe and clean public spaces with the intention to promote the area's well-being and investment opportunities. Presented in collaboration with the Greater Tygerberg Partnership, this Future Cities Africa episode is with Ald James Vos, Mayoral Committee Member for Economic Growth in the City of Cape Town. Ald James Vos, welcome. It's great to have you on the show. What was the catalyst that galvanized support for the Better Bellville Together campaign?
So the Better Bellville Together speaks to our goal as a city of supporting the development of economic nodes across the metro in order to realize more opportunities for Cape Townians. It's also notable that this place-making economic development initiative utilizes community assets, infrastructure and services to create safer, cleaner and more attractive public places and spaces to promote the region's well-being and investment opportunities.
What is the City of Cape Town's vision for the Bellville CBD?
Our aim, as is with the communities across this metro, is to unlock the greater investment potential of this region.
Why has this campaign been launched now?
Well, since taking up this post a few years ago, my team and I have worked diligently to create an economic environment that is innovative, diverse, resilient, and accessible. And so what that means is that we work on the ground with partners in the city's high-growth sectors such as technology, call centers, and tourism, and in targeted regions spread across Cape Town. Now, by working on the ground with partners such as the Greater Tygerberg Partnership, we are better able to assess and understand each area's challenges and potential.
How can the public and private sector collaborate with a specific focus on public-private partnerships?
Well, the key word there is collaboration. There has to be a clear vision of your goals, recognition of the existing and possible challenges and opportunities, and a plan for how to reach those goals. Then it's vital to communicate to all concerned role players, including local businesses, residents, and others. In other words, communities and companies, about that plan and goal and how their input will help to reach it.
Bellville is an important economic node in the Cape Town metropole. How can this campaign for Bellville be used across the rest of Cape Town?
So the end goal of our mission is to create a more resilient and accessible economy, and that's really to shorten the unemployment queue to the point where it no longer exists. We know that Bellville and the surrounding regions are already a magnet for major job-creating investments. Between 2010 and 2021, Bellville was the site of approved building works valued at 7.3 billion rand. And so through our investment facilitation branch, we have also helped bring fruition to many more opportunities. A notable one is that of Roche Diagnostics, the world's largest biotech company, which opened a new site in Brackengate earlier this year. Now, this marks an investment of an estimated 700 million rand and brings with it employment opportunities for around 300 people in the first 3 years of operation. So our continued cooperation with the Greater Tygerberg Partnership highlights our commitment to this region. Now, if you look at the success of this program, how will we take this to other areas of Voortrekker Road and across the city that really expresses a need for the same commitment to urban renewal? Well, this campaign is really the blueprint for how the city government can successfully work with partners in other communities in order to unlock their economic value.
How has the Better Bellville Together campaign begun to show tangible renewal in this important city node?
Now, since kicking off the Better Bellville Together campaign in February, we've seen cleanup campaigns where more than 160 kilograms of recyclable waste, such as cardboard, paper, and plastic, have been recycled and removed from our streets. More than 330 kilograms of compostable waste, such as food scraps, have been collected, and over 950 illegal posters and graffiti has been removed, and almost 50 public benches have been repaired and painted. So not only is this beautifying the area, it will also encourage businesses to stay and grow there and attract others. This initiative has also led to the creation of much needed jobs while reducing the impact of valuable reusable waste on our landfills. So therefore, the Better Bellville Together campaign, being administered by the Greater Tygerberg Partnership and overseen by my department, namely Economic Growth, it's a laser-focused placemaking initiative that's going to do things on the ground that's visible, that is attractive, so that we can make the area investment ready, and also with a strong focus on business retention, so that we can help businesses with their productivity, with their efficiency, so that they can remain operational and also to attract new businesses through the expansion of our economic footprint. But in order to achieve a business-ready investment in Bellville, we need to get the basics right. And so therefore this campaign, in partnership with the Greater Tygerberg Partnership, the Sub-Council of Bellville and all other municipal departments, is to do the basics right that will make the area clean, safe and attractive so that we can have business longevity. Because if the businesses retain and expand their footprint in Bellville, it means that we can create many more job opportunities, but also give business confidence to the existing businesses in the area to invest in their assets, their properties, so that we can see over time a beautification that will increase property values, increase confidence, and also the overall appearance, so that we can make this area play its part in the bigger Cape Town vision of a city of hope, so that we can instill public confidence and also making the right investments that will show to the communities and companies of Bellville that where there's a will, there's a way, and that is certainly what we are doing with this campaign.
Alderman, how do you take this successful approach across other areas of the city that need the same commitment to urban renewal?
So it's a wonderful blueprint of how it can be done. And so my department will be exploring partnerships with other sector bodies across Cape Town to do similar investments, whether it's informal trading infrastructure, beautification of public assets, and ultimately making the areas safe and clean. And then not forgetting the investments in energy, water, safety, mobility, so that we can make these areas functional and also well maintained, so that we can give investors a reason to come and set up shop in Bellville. And it goes beyond only the existing businesses and, of course, the sectors that are very much visible in the Bellville area. We are also talking to our educational institutions, our pharmaceutical and medical sectors, because that is also an important feature of Bellville in terms of the higher education, also the very specialized type of industry bodies that you'll find here, from health to medical, and then also the connectivity to public transport and also economic nodes such as the Cape Town International Airport, which is a fantastic partner because that helps us with our exports and our travel and trade investments in this area. So it all comes together as a Better Bellville Together campaign, which will really be visible for people to see and have the confidence to come and invest and set up shop for their business, but also to live in this area. So it very much speaks to our live, work, play theme, and that is how we would like to position Bellville and the surrounding areas, because Bellville is very much connected to the communities around it and the bigger Cape Town economic growth program, which is not only a one-size-fits-all approach, but certainly looking at what each area can deliver in terms of economic prosperity and the type of sectors that are investing, so that we can also invest over time in a functioning workforce. So skills and talent becomes very much part of the plan, because that is how we grow our businesses. That's how we see future investments. If we also invest in our people's talent and skills to make them job ready. So I'm really excited about this campaign. We've seen some wonderful initiatives thus far, and I can't wait in the new financial year to continue with this project, because it cannot be a once-off. We need to continuously invest in this program and to get more partners on board. And so I can now confirm that from 1 July, with the commencement of the new financial year, we will certainly continue with this campaign so that it can become part of our normal business. But there's nothing normal about it. It is doing business unusual, because if we want to see breakout economic growth, we can't be doing the same thing over and over. We have to be innovative. We have to be pushing the boundaries all the time, come up with new ideas, and ultimately become trend setters. And that's what this Better Bellville Together campaign is all about. It's making a trend very visible so that communities and companies can see it, feel it, and experience it.
A special thank you to Ald James Vos, Mayoral Committee Member for Economic Growth in the City of Cape Town, and the Greater Tygerberg Partnership for this insightful conversation on Future Cities Africa.